Hello and welcome. I am Divine Aminata Umar Kamara, CEO and host of Divine's Reality Talk Show. A happy International Women's Day to all women across the world. Of course, today March 8th and we celebrate Women Day. So therefore, this 8th episode we choose for do a particular topic we say accelerate action in women. Of course, as women, and also we will get one or two difficulties. Sometimes we want to do something, but we're not able to do them due to waiting people and they say, or due to waiting family or friends they say. But today we get an amazing and beautiful guest. We go can take with you. We go come for come, sensitize we, inspire we, educate we on this particular topic. And as a woman, waiting make you for able to stand up for yourself, believe in yourself, and trust yourself. But before I go further, I will allow me beautiful, smart, and outstanding guests them for introduce themselves. I will start with me far right. Over to you, ma'am. You can please introduce yourself.
Okay, so hi, my name is Joyce Chachul Hilton, and I'm the marketing manager at Easy Solar, and I'm super honored to be here with my other incredible co-guests. And so yeah, I'm just excited to be here to share however little I've learned,
Okay, thank you very much. So we get superwoman. We get Joyce. Imagine she is the marketing manager for Easy Solar. Interesting, right? Okay, so we're not happy. Let me move to the next guest. Let himself introduce himself and una go know exactly what I mean. So we get superwoman then at the house. Over to you, ma'am. You can please tell me what you said.
Okay, my name is Frances Bernadette Sawyer, and me na the people and culture manager na Easy Solar.
Okay, so guys are correct. We get marketing manager and we get people and culture manager. Imagine these people are women, but yet still they attend them big positions there. So waiting you they wait. But no go no say relax, and of course to una me guess them where they online. One for make una relax, continue for join the show, no go any side. As we can take you through this beautiful topic we say accelerate action. So now people go on for know, okay, what in this topic mean? Accelerate action. Firstly, when they say accelerate, what do they think of? Now speed. For we will get motorcar, or for the one that will get motorcar, because me are not get. For the one that will get motorcar, when I say for letting motorcar move, you get for press the accelerator. So what does that mean? If you not press that accelerator, you motorcar not they go before. So therefore, this thing for this year say accelerate women. We need for speed up as women them. We need for push the other woman they will feel say snap now one place. This na time we all for go. And we they do them as a team. Now only we do them as a team, we go able for achieve what we get for achieve. So now I will throw this first question, of course, to honor my beautiful guest them. Waiting accelerate action in woman mean to honor personally and professionally?
Okay, I think I will start. So first of all, the theme for this year, now one way very intentional, because apparently we don't make progress. We don't try, because if we look at how we don't come out, how we don't reach now, at least we don't make progress. But it means say the progress not enough, So it means say now we need for double up. What we don't do before? Now we need for double them up for let we move go before. So for me personally, when it comes to woman business, I'm not able for distinguish between personal and professional. Okay. For me now one and the same. I they deal with them one and the same. And like you rightly say, for me as you talk about accelerate women, what's in the can in mind? One, for develop. 2, for coach. 3, for listen. And the last but not the least, it be say for invest. Yeah. Because we need for put more inside we woman them. So I think for me now all this day inside this topic here, so we will choose for this year.
Okay, so me family una don't hear you waiting. Frances, when people and culture manager for Easy Solar say, when for accelerate action for this theme very intentional, and of course. We don't tire for the year. You say, woman, they're not able to do this. When they call this, woman, they're not going to meet up. We they still put more effort for CC, woman, they reach that peak. where we go say, okay, yes, we don't do we best, or we don't try we best. So now over to you, Madam Joyce. What do you say go say pertaining this particular topic?
So for me, I think that accelerate action is about doing more. So in the past, we've had titles with equality, breaking bias, and all of them are good because they highlight certain societal disadvantages that go against women, that stop them from pushing forward, whether it's in the workplace or in their personal lives, the individual biases that we have, some of the perceptions that we have that stop even our own selves. Mm-hmm. Let's even forget about somebody showing us, but some of these subconscious thoughts that we have stopping our own selves from moving forward. Those are some of what the past, topics or themes from International Women's Day have focused on. This year's topic, which is accelerate action, is now that you have biases, that you have perceptions that, within yourself that can even stop you. So this time is for you to move forward. So I know all of these, what's next? I need to hold myself accountable. So on a personal level for me, it's more about accountability. So in the next 2 to 3 years, where do you see yourself? Do you still see yourself where you are now? So for instance, I remember I was scrolling through social media. I'm a social media person. And someone said that what you do today is an investment in where you want to become tomorrow. Yes. So for instance, you see yourself, let's say, becoming a marketing manager, or you see yourself becoming the head of people and culture. You don't just wake up one morning and then appear in the position. Yeah. You have to invest, like what my incredible co-guest said. You have to invest in yourself. Yeah. Read books that matter. Listen to people, women that have done what you want to do, in the future. Listen to what they are saying, some of the struggles that they've gone through, so that you don't have to go through the same struggles. So it's more about holding yourself accountable as a person. And then when it comes into the workplace, always come 100%. So you are coming, maybe you are not in a managerial position yet, but you are an officer or you are an associate. Go the extra mile. You know that as women in the society, people deal with our mistakes harder than men. Men can get away with some mistakes. But if you're a woman, you can't make certain mistakes. If you make those mistakes, they'll be like, that's why we don't give this position to women. That's why women, they are too emotional for this. So as a woman, there is more responsibility on you to manage yourself, manage your emotions, manage your time. When you get into the workplace, give 100% plus 20% if you have it, so that you show up and prove that you are worthy of the position you are in and that you can handle more. Because when people see that this position we are giving this lady seems like it's too small for her, there's a lot of capacity for her to increase, then somebody say, okay, why don't we give her this for her to try? Yeah. Before you see, once she executes this, before you see she's in the position. So for me personally, it's more about holding yourself accountable and investing in your future. And then in the professional setting, it's more about coming 100% and doing more than is expected of you. Okay. To me, that's what accelerate action means.
Okay, so thank you very much, Joyce. So we don't hear from the two speakers. Of course, another thing again when I take from Joyce, it mentioned say, just for, they say I want to become a banker, and then if you say, as you sleep and wake, you don't turn a banker. No, you get for practice there is a process for you become who that you want to become. You not just get for stidom and then you relax if you say everything will happen like magic. And not they happen that way. So as woman, let we know the limits we set, let we not feel too comfortable outside with it currently. Let we always try for do more, and let we always imagine say I go far places, so I need to go from here to yonder. So when we do that there, I believe say we go able to grow as a team, and we go able to grow as woman them. And when we grow as woman them, of course we get that kind of power for able to influence any other gender. So if we put hands together, believe in ourselves, believe in what we can do, we achieve more greater things. And so that will take me back to another question we're going to ask. Where we say, now you get some certain women then waking like for look low upon themselves. Like sometimes then the way people can call interview, they say women are more encouraged to attend. People can use that day because they want to see women and step up. But women don't step up that much for like take that kind of positions and they. Now let's say for example, if they say they want CEO, they need women for take that position day. some woman is fit for the position actually, it gets all wetin it takes, but e no get that kind boldness or that kind courage inside am for stand and say yes I fit for this and la go for am. So how we feel say we go able for like people like wey dey think that way, wey can like look low upon themselves, wetin na the word of encouragement or how una think say we go able for coach them people for let them stop that negativity and always think positive, just like what you say Joyce, regardless the position, let them go for am as long as you believe in yourself. Wetin that belief, that confidence wey una get, some woman dey lack am. So wetin e take for una reach here, una able for like give we practical example as to how we fellow woman themselves go able to believe in themselves and stand for wetin dem believe.
Okay, so I think me more, conversant with this, because it is so heartrending when you send out a vacancy, and then woman them even internally, there are times when maybe colleagues like meet up some woman, they say, but why you not apply, why you not sometimes they not go take me. It's okay. Yeah. For me, one of my principles in our life now that I know they look myself short, and it's okay for make mistakes. Like you say, experience not the best teacher. You go one time, yes, you go through an interview, they not take you. No means say if anyone come out where say you're qualified for, for apply. You just sit on a small corner and not do anything. So I don't feel say they for do that. Now I can give you an experience. For me, back in school, when I be the college, I be lucky for let them call me in an honors class. Now we 8. 7 man, 1 woman.
Wow.
I was the only woman among. And what's a man? I mean solid man there. Honors class, it not be easy, you understand? So for let them call you in honors class, then you get 7 man. So you can imagine, for me the pressure was on me as a woman, because I was like, there and the way they announced, I was like, hey, yes, sir. But in the corner, I was like, Lord have mercy. Exactly. And then there was a condition to it that after the first semester exam, you get to make a certain grade. If not, you're going back to general. So all of that, at the back of your mind, couple up with the fact that you get for contest against 7 man. And then I was like, but then something kept me going. I was like, for the fact that you were invited means that there is something in you.
Yeah.
Don't look down on yourself. And the other advice when we go give woman them, just like Joyce rightly say, we always need for work twice as hard as man them. So you need for put in the work. If you not put in the work, me later like can say garbage in, garbage out. You not go see them. Yeah. No shortcuts, nothing in life. Because when you put in the work and then you see the results, then you value them. But if you not put in the work, you just you scale through. So that will be another advice for me. Put in the work. Be dedicated. Joyce says show up 120. If I'm not 100%, 120%. Because man then can show up 100%. But you, as a woman, 120%. You understand? Another thing again for me, where that'll help me, is knowledge. Again. In my own field, I not like for walk into a room and then they're asking certain questions and then you're just looking so dumb and I hate it. Knowledge is power. Yeah. And now we are in the jet age. Information is everywhere. Make sure you know your onion. You understand? So when you're being asked questions, you know what info say. Yes, there are times where you might not know all the answer, but at least you have an idea of what it is about, right? Another thing for me, where I will say work for me, all them steps there why they give, because there is no hard and fast way for building confidence anyways. But for me, waiting don't work, and waiting still they work. I like for ask for feedback bad. And I can always tell people, not about me up, not tell me what I want. Tell me waiting go help me for improve myself. Because now I know I am good. I know, but I want to be great. So how am I going to be great? So I always ask for feedback. Okay, this thing that will be they make fun just now. This is my first time I'm doing this, and definitely I'm going to come back to you to ask you how did I do, So I like asking for feedback, because a person tells me, okay, if we don't do something, like, okay, yeah. So next time I take into consideration. So for me, all them things they are so now they don't help me. You understand? And one thing again, I always say the difference between a winner and a loser is that the winner, now that loser will try one more thing. So the fact say you fail again, no mean say you for go sit down and say, me I dey shame. Because if they not take me, I go shame. And sorry, I just want to give another example. There was an interview I was in, and this person, a woman, they say they're doing masters. Being a woman that day, ashamed, let me lie to you. And that brings me back to one of my points where I say put in the work.
Yeah.
Put in the work. Because if you put in the work, you go for apply yourself. Regardless, it might not be 100%, but then we go see the potential in you. Say, this one, yes, it not reach day, but technical skills you can teach. But behavioral, it's difficult.
Yeah.
You understand? So as long as the potential is there, they'll say, okay, yes, let's work with this. We can work with it, you know. But if you no one put in the effort, you no one put in the 100%, you no one sweat, you no one break your back, but you just want it easy, you know the work. So I will stop before.
Okay, I believe so. We don't learn so much from this. You know, everything where it say really they work out, and I will say myself some of them things and they don't work out for me. But before me can give me own story, I go allow Joyce.
Okay, so a lot has been said, so I'm just going to add like a few statements just to embellish. So there's two statements that I've always had at the back of my mind. The first is rejection never kills nobody. Rejection will not kill you. Someone says, no, I'm sorry, it's not possible. It won't kill you. You are still alive. You have your life. The second statement is that there is one thing men have, and that is they have the audacity.
Thank you.
As a woman, you need to have the audacity. Walk into spaces where people say you don't belong. Walk into the spaces anyway. You'll be amazed at some of the things that would like come out of those situations. So once you have the basics, which is like improving upon yourself, reading, learning from people, building upon your communication skills. Because sometimes you might know the work, but you can't communicate. And in the workplace, communication is 80% of your job.
Yeah.
Because if you can't communicate to one person, to another person, to tell them what you're doing, nobody even sees the impact of what you're doing. So once you have the basics, then be audacious. Walk into rooms. Let people see you. Don't make yourself small. You enter into a room and then you are scrunching your body. No, as a woman, you need to own space. Because that is how people will see you and be able to say, okay, this woman is available and she can do the job. So let me give one example before I just, cut it short. So remember earlier on, years back when I was now starting out my career, a bank was looking for, staff to do like marketing. And that specific role they were looking for, I had never done it. Like to the extent they were looking for the specific role, I had never done it. I had done like the basics, learned a few things here and there. So I wasn't too confident, but I just said, well, let me try.
Yeah.
So I got, and I'd never worked for a bank before then. So I walked into the bank, everybody was in suit and tie. Even the people who were applying were in suit and tie. I was in t-shirts and jeans because I was working in the informal cosmetic sector. So I didn't have that kind of prior. So I was in like a nice t-shirt with like jeans, low cropped hair and everything. I saw people with their valise bags, like leather bags with their suits and tie, all applying for the same position. I'm telling you, I almost ran away. I sat there in the interview room and I saw people go in, go out, and I was having a discussion with myself as I was sitting there. If I take my bag and go, nobody will see me. I was literally fighting with myself whether I should continue sitting there and go for the interview or even come out. What made it worse was one man, very older man, he was also applying for the same room. He entered into the room and was there for 45 minutes, talking to the hiring staff. So everybody who was even sitting on the same were like, if someone spends so much time there, he's got the job.
Yeah.
So it was like, this is even worse. Let me go home. But I don't know how, probably by the grace of God, I sat there. So my butt was glued to the seat. I sat there, I was the last person. I went into the room, all older people. I sat down, they asked me questions, I responded. I told them it wasn't that difficult. It was me telling them what I could do. I've done it before, it's just I hadn't done it on the scale. But I had done it before. Before I know, 2 weeks later, hello, please, you have the job. All those people who went with all their flashy, they didn't get the job. I got the job. So this is an example that you might be scared, but do it while scared. You are afraid, but do it whilst you are afraid, and you'll be rewarded for the benefits. So what if they reject you? It's an experience, it's a learning curve. I've been rejected after interviews before, it's not my first time. Serial interview applicants.
Yeah.
I've been rejected several times, but the key thing, like what Frances says, is try and try again, and you'll be able to succeed.
Okay. So now the word that try and try again, you go able for succeed. Not ever limit yourself in life. God na the judge, not a mortal man. If mortal man rejects you, God not rejects you. Continue for try again. We don't hear wetin Frances say. It no mean say when call you for interview, you go one time, you not get the position, meaning you stupid, you don't know what they do. No. Then another thing for tell you say you need for work more and put more effort. By doing so, the interview then go call you for, even go shock with the kind way you perform. And if you go through interview or anything in life, if you not get feedback or you not try for know wetin na the reason wey make you not succeed, you no go ever get a right. You need for know first wetin na the stumbling block and how you go able for clear that stumbling block for let you succeed in life. And me on short one I go on for give within our class, of course, me na post the way they talk. I know the shame when it comes to anything I ready for talk any side. So once I say presentation, of course I'm a first time for go college, and we population by then we over 400 in a class, and then say presentation. So the lecturer they look and pick 2 persons. So I'll be fortunate for them choose me at that time. So at TNAP at the NAV, I was like within myself. Hey, but divine, you dey talk in public, you dey talk in church, you dey talk, you don't go into debate competition. Why you dey shiver? So I get that confidence within me. Say all the people that they see, now people that get experience pass, now people that sabi pass. So I get standing in me, and when I start, my voice be the tremble. Yeah. But when I don't get that kind thing that say, now me then they listen to, not so me they listen to them. So I able to overcome the crowd, and I do a very good presentation. After the presentation, the lecturer called me and tell me say, in be feel say I know they talk, because when I done a class are very quiet. I go listen and then give me your input. So he said that the reason why he choose me. He said, but I don't prove I'm wrong. Anytime we get presentation, you no go ever choose me, because you know say if you choose me, I will save the rest. So imagine if I be allow me fears for overcome me. I will just continue for the tremble and then I run out. Few weeks back when we do another presentation, you not call me, call another person. The pikin wey call it Tinapi, they cry. They not even talk. And not say nothing. The lecturer say, okay, just tell me your name and go sit down. And not able. When I talk, then there's something kind of in mind. Mm-hmm. There are times people can feel say women supporting women not a good idea or not the best thing for do. So now I want for know what we think. Say if we the woman them ready for support we woman them, how we feel say this country go there, or how we feel say empowerment go there, because there are times we get some certain sectors and the way woman them they're underrepresented. Like if you dey count the kind of job, let me say like engineer, almost woman them you go able find within that sector there. So how we dey able for we woman, how well we feel say we go able for support this woman support woman? What do we think about is it right for let we continue for support to fellow woman them, or is it okay for let the woman just stay in your own way? How we think or how we see this particular one?
Well, for me, I think I'm a fan of women supporting women, because we are in the struggles together.
Yeah.
We understand the pain. We know what if FIBA like where you try for make a mark, they try for make a point. Mm-hmm. As I said earlier, women there we always get for work as twice as hard as demanded. So we also understand that we know the struggle, not to an easy path, not to a straight path. Because there are times when even when you succeed safe, the feedback where they are big, not a better thing, it's been downplayed. So for me, I'm a great fan, in fact, of women supporting women, because when you support each other, you drag each other along the way. It is interesting waiting you go see as it's like a chain reaction. Mm-hmm. Say for example now, we get Divine. We say, okay, Divine take 2 other women, they say, okay, una color mentor, let we talk as we go. It might not be in a formal sector, even in section, even an informal setting, say, okay, fine, just tag along and see how it's being done. Imagine those 2 other women take other 2 women. It's a chain reaction, and you can only but imagine wetin the impact go be. As I say, we don't try. You know, so we don't come out and so we dey now, you know, but then we need for do more. So all of these things that we're doing, this good job that we're doing, we need for double and back. So meaning, if I be dey talk to one woman corner, I need for talk to 3 other one day. Then 3 other one day, then self need for talk to 3 other one day. So for me, woman supporting woman, I am a fan. My hands are up. In fact, actually, hate women. Yeah. So my hands are up for that. And you know, the sky is big for everybody. You know, some people like you always also get the notion that say, woman, then we self now we own downfall. You know, because we always they backbite or you know they fight each other. You know, I mean, it's okay. The sky is big. Everybody you can able for thrive. You know, you can able for succeed. Nobody, no, twin yourself not all the same. Everybody get your strength. Everybody get your weakness. So we just need for latch onto each other's strength. You know, and build on your own. You know, I can remember in my former job, I began one boss. The first day we tell me for go present like an SMT, I'm like, are you serious? And I even talked to me, she was just like, okay, just prepare your slides and we'll take it from there. What she did was that we dedicated a day. He just gave me the information. I do everything and all. She sat in the room. She said, go ahead. We did a dry run. I did my presentation and everything, and then she took her time. Point after point after point. She tell me, say, okay, yes, you got this right, but I think you need for doing so you need for doing. So imagine if we're doing something like that to each other, you know, how the world go day. It would be not even a better place. I think a super better place. You know, so yeah, I'm a fan. Let's go, let's support each other, let's celebrate each other, let's cry with each other, and let's push one another.
Okay, thank you so very much, Francis. So over to you, Joyce.
I would say I'm also a fan of women supporting women. I also think it's very important to invite men into these conversations to be allies. Because I remember one of the people that really encouraged me or pulled out the best from my earliest memories was my teacher, a male teacher. And he saw what I could do and then was encouraging me consistently. Even from when he left as a teacher, he would come by and say, oh, he just wanted to check up on me to see how I'm doing. I shouldn't stop learning. I shouldn't stop this. So it's also good to have men as allies, you know, men who understand the systematic challenges that women go through as a society. It's good to have those men and not sideline them, you know, because we say it's a woman's fight. So then we are like sidelining men. Also, I believe it's very good for women to support women because ideally the system has been designed in such a way that women see each other as competition. So even as like, I think in the...
Or threat.
Or a threat. Yeah. In the previous context, like before women could enter into the workforce, it was more about marriage prospects. So women were, you know, fighting and competing because of marriage, because of men. But I feel like that same sub-context has moved into the workspace, where even in the workspace, you have maybe 10 people around table, like SMT, 6 or 7 are men, 3 are women, and the 3 women are fighting amongst themselves. Yep. The men are working and collaborating, and the 3 women, the only 3 women in senior management are fighting amongst themselves. So we are not giving like a good representation, even on some, I want to be this. Only the men, I think 2 of them said I want to be president. Why do you think the girl children subconsciously didn't think of presidency as something they could do in future because they hadn't seen a representation? Women are not presenting in those high levels of power, the hierarchies of power. Women are not there. So they can't even envision themselves there. So this is what I mean, that as women we need to let all the negativity fall away. Somebody is beautiful, so what? They wore the dress you like, so what? They didn't beat you, so what? Maybe she had a fight with her husband in the house before coming, so she's angry with herself. It's not even about you. So stop like looking outwardly and then internalize what everybody is doing and how they are doing it to you. And start seeing, okay, I greeted her, she didn't mind me. How can I make her day better? You understand? Just looking past what we feel insidely, how negatively somebody made us feel, and just looking at, okay, how can I make my space a better place, my team, how can I make them better, my organization, what can I do to also add my 2 cents? That is how, as women, we can collectively help one another in a tangible way that, is seen.
Okay. So guys,
sorry, I just want to add something. She mentioned something about competition. Not that she's saying we're not for compete against each other. We should, but healthy competition. Because when you compete healthily against each other, it pushes each and everyone.
Yes.
Because you're just like, oh, okay, she did that. Yes, I think I can try that as well. So it pushes you out of your comfort zone. So healthy competition is fine, but malicious one, of course, mind the bring widow.
yes. So viewers, una don hear wetin we beautiful, smart, intelligent, confident, outspoken, you name it, guests they don't talk na so today. And this we no carry so for talk and then una just listen and then it go away. We want for let una put some of their attributes and let una self get them. As woman, the best way we think so we're able for succeed in our life now if we put an under we self for support we self. Now the best thing than day. It no mean say if this person come just like what Joy say, greet you tomorrow when you say for greet them. No. The best thing you can do before you get grudge, ask them, hey, what's happen? You okay? You don't know what that person did to go through. Let we let for see person and then we judge. It was so surprising and shocking. There comes a time where we will look for a manager, the previous house have been the work, but women then dominate. So we get 3 women then we come the interview and the rest na man. And the woman that within that particular department, they be like, we not let them take woman as manager. And I was like, you know what for let them pick woman as manager, we will manage you. But you want to become a manager tomorrow. How then they work? Yeah. So if we don't begin push we come be woman then why? That thought they depend. So many of we say I not like woman boss. Why? Is it because the woman boss way is say this na this, man boss can get so many things the way they demand, woman boss they demand anything from you? Because now that means it's not the reason. Because man boss then go say okay, so if you not do the man boss gets your own thing where you go ask for something you get for those pleasure or so. Woman boss now you not get standing. Where is saying at the work, woman they very focused. Also, woman they kalo business now they especially when meet up woman they were sober minded. Then job na the priority. If they see say you na person where they become an hindrance to their work, una no go get along. And when that they happen, they say, hey, this person is so a day, this person is so a day. Let we learn for change with mentality. Let we learn for think positive. Anything where you they think about the next man, put yourself in the shoe. Say if na be me, how I want for let this thing happen to me. So before we can get to the last question, we want to say thank you very, very much. Of course, una way there online. If you are just joining, this is the Vine's Reality Talk Show, and this now we episode 8 where we celebrate International Women's Day. The theme for this podcast now accelerate action in women. How you think say they're able for support your fellow woman, and how you think say okay able for make a change where of course everybody want to see. For let the world at large celebrate woman, not so funny thing no. But good people are jealous right now. But good are jealous. Say why not woman and no more for celebrate? Why not woman? Even the office where they, of course, they organize dinner for woman then. If you really grumble the man then, they say they will go to PNC. Why PNC na the woman then no more? You know invite the man then. This na the first time they make dinner. The man is supposed for the day. The man they always is support. So imagine all that day. But yet still, we dey celebrate we self. The world recognize the work we dey do. If we come to house chores, we able do and pass anything. In fact, we get double masters, PhD. If we come to anything we set we mind for do as woman, we dey do and 10 times better than man them. So why una feel say we no go able for do this? So if this thing say accelerate action in woman, then please let we not relax. The time for let we sleep and begin to talk, say, okay, you na man, you take the lead, you don't pass. You as woman self can able to nap that leadership position and make decision. Not to alter when they call permitting you relax. Let we left down there. Sleeping days are over. Let we step up as woman them. Let we create the change for our next generation. If we not do one now, we not get forever get them. Please, now beg with a beg. So if we get a podcast, the whole podcast like this, and invite power woman then for can talk to we, now because we want for lady change and lady, of course, Divine's reality talk show there also for inspire. We want for inspire una we feel say you not get hope. Or you will feel say you na woman a kitchen for day. Or you will feel say you na woman you know for become an entrepreneur. We can also for break down day, not to so it for be. So me wonderful guests them. I want for let we say we last word. Waiting we feel say we go want for tell viewers them how they are, be it possible they struggle, be it possible they don't success. We feel say it don't stop, it don't reach in peak, you know have to go further again. Waiting we think so now we last word we're going for give them something we're going for inspire, educate we viewers them way they watch we right now.
For me, as I say, I still believe in the progress where we don't make, but let we follow this. In fact, this theme I don't feel safe for stop this year safe.
Yeah.
I think we should continue it because we need for put more effort. It's a constant reminder, you know. And kudos to the one that we sit down and think, say, you know what, let we come up with this kind of thing. You know, it's so powerful and relevant. But back to your statement, me last word. I will say let's put in the work, ladies. There is no shortcut to success. Put in the work. Let we learn for support and celebrate each other.
Yeah.
You know, the sky is big. Let we drag each other along the way. And let we not stop for being intentional. Because, I mean, if you're not intentional, if even then create opportunities for you, it's a waste.
Yeah.
Because you just be, okay. Yeah, let them go before. You know, but be intentional. Make the move out of your comfort zone. And I mean, continue for evolve. I mean, learning ain't stop one day. I let you done school, you do PhD, you do this, double masters, triple masters, whatever it is. You learn every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes even simple things may not require classroom, you know, but you learn every day. So let's learn, you know, take each other along the way. And I mean, sky will be our limit.
Okay. Now you not stop there, let we learn, continue for learn. No ever feel comfortable say try for do more. And only way you do more and continue for do more, you go able to get more out of more. So over to you, Joy.
Okay, and for me, my last word would be, don't be afraid to pivot. So when I say pivot, means that don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. So remove yourself from the box that you are in. Oh, me na nurse, me na housewife, me na student, me na marketing person. Take yourself, like, don't see yourself as somebody in a box. See yourself as a human being existing in a world with so many opportunities.
Yeah.
See yourself as someone who is ready to learn anything. So far as it's good,
Yes.
and so far as it's beneficial for you,
Exactly.
you know, and that can add value to you. It's something that can bring in value, bring in money, bring in more opportunities to you. Don't lock yourself up and say, oh, this is only what I know. Try and see the world in a broader picture. Try and read more. I know that Africans, we don't like to read, both men and women. We don't like to read. But someone said that if you want to hide anything from anyone, put it in a book.
Yeah.
So I believe that as a woman, if you want to show up 120%, start reading. Start reading from people, maybe from real life biographies, right? Biographies, non-fiction. Read from people that have gone on before, done things before, see the world in, because I know sometimes movies they'll make a movie out of biography, but they'll take out certain parts, right? The movie might be nice, but you might miss certain things. So if you find a book maybe about Barack Obama, maybe about Michelle Obama, maybe about if there's any Sierra Leone writers out there, you know, read them, see the world from their perspective, and try to come out of the box that you're in. When I say come out of the box that you're in, I know that reading is a key factor, because until you see somebody's life through a different perspective, you still be lost. Because changing your perspective is very difficult. Sometimes it's hard for the brain to move out of something that it has been doing for years, especially if you've been in school for 5 years, 4 years, doing one specific thing and it's all you know. It's very difficult. But it takes a small step, one book, one experience with somebody, one discussion with somebody to change your whole perspective and move into a new field. Because you never know what you are capable of until you do that. And my last word also will be, seek God first. Seek God first, and all things will come after. I know that we live in a world where people like to talk about science, they like to talk about business, finance, and then we leave religion or we leave God in the background. But I'm going to say that God has been a very key factor in my life. He's the reason why I've come far in life. So I would say that in as much as you're learning, in as much as you are getting, also get, an experience with God. Take your relationship with God seriously as a woman, especially because of the way this world is rigged against us with so many stumbling blocks. There are so many things that are designed to keep women subdued or designed to keep women in a place where they are not supposed to be. So I believe that if you have a relationship with God, it clears your way and moves you in the right place at the right time, where you meet the right people who give you the right opportunities. So that's my 2 cents.
Okay. Thank you very much, Joy. So the last thing, or the thing I will take from it, Joy, say, not forget God. There are times we can forget to say all the things they do now God, because if God not give you the life, if God not give you the strength, we're not able to do it. Although someone gets what in belief, but do you we not forget God. But the fact within this half, let we serve God, let we put all we plans, let we put and commit them to God and see what thing God will do for we. And of course, I just want to say plenty thank you to Una. I really do appreciate, of course, when I send the letter, nobody no rejects me, and Una answer say, okay, we're ready for support you. So thank you very much for the support.
A good example of women supporting.
Yes. So imagine we don't support myself. Una see how the podcast don't come on, very successful. So now we for continue for do. Please with a big. So once more, thank you very much, Frances, and happy International Women's Day.
She knew the same,
yes, and happy International Women's Day, Joyce. Thank you very much. And together we can say happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day.
And action. So guys, that's all the things we've done. Once more, I am your host, the Divine Aminata Makamara, aka Divinity. Till we meet again in episode 9.
I'm a superwoman. I'm a superwoman. Hey, superwoman. 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 Mwanamke ni mama. Mwalimu wa kwanza duniani. Tumboni alitubeba, akatulea, akatufundisha. Zile zama za mwanamke hawezi, hapana. Siku hizi hakuna. Tunashiriki vyema wa nchi ujenzi, na tena tunajituma. Hey. Hata kulima, kushona, daktari baba, wasikari dada, tunawa